Back in 2006, a new social media platform called Twitter emerged. It started as a simple way to share short updates with 140 characters. Fast forward to today, and Twitter, now known as X, has become a chaotic battleground filled with debates on free speech, algorithm changes, and billionaire-fueled drama. Being a tech giant is never easy. But being X might be one of the toughest jobs in the world. Here's why being X absolutely sucks. Let's start with the identity crisis. Twitter was once one of the most recognizable brands in the world. The bluebird, the word tweet, the sheer simplicity, it was iconic. Then Elon Musk stepped in, and suddenly Twitter became X. No more bird, no more tweets. Just a mysterious, edgy letter that could mean everything or nothing. Renaming a global platform is already risky, but changing a name that everyone already knows? That's like playing social media roulette. Now X has to convince the world that tweeting is now called posting, while everyone still calls it tweeting. Moving on to the billionaire problem. Elon Musk didn't just buy Twitter. He stormed into headquarters carrying a sink and fired half the workforce. Since then, X has been in a constant state of turbulence. Mass layoffs, controversial policy changes, and feature rollouts that feel like science experiments gone wrong. Musk is either a visionary genius or a guy randomly pressing buttons to see what happens. Being X means waking up every morning, not knowing if your CEO just turned the platform upside down overnight. What would a platform be without chaos? Another problem is verification. Remember when the blue checkmark actually meant something? It used to be a sign of legitimacy for celebrities, journalists, and public figures. Then Musk decided that anyone could buy a blue check for $8 a month, turning verification into a subscription model. Suddenly, fake accounts were popping up everywhere. Being X means having to explain why people now have to pay for credibility, while fake accounts flood the internet. But that's not all. Let's talk about advertisers. X, used to make most of its money from ads. But ever since Musk took over, advertisers have been fleeing in droves. Major brands don't want their ads appearing next to controversial content, and Musk's absolute free speech stance doesn't exactly reassure them. Advertisers fear their brand will be associated with problematic content. Without ad revenue, X is left scrambling to find new ways to monetize. Being X means losing billions while still begging advertisers to come back. Oh, and then there's subscription fatigue. X Premium, formerly Twitter Blue, was supposed to be a game changer. Pay $8 a month and you get a blue check, fewer ads, and better visibility. Sounds great, right? No, not at all. Most people simply don't care.
I don't care.
Nobody wants to suddenly start paying for a platform that's been free for over a decade. Being X means desperately trying to sell a subscription that nobody actually wants while watching users complain about it in real time. And then there's the bot problem. Musk promised to rid X of bots and spam accounts. Spoiler alert, they're still here. Fake accounts, scam bots, AI-generated interactions. They're all alive and well. Meanwhile, real users are frustrated that their posts don't reach anyone unless they pay. Being X means battling bots while accidentally suppressing real content. And of course, there's the algorithm madness. The old Twitter timeline was simple. You followed someone, you saw their tweets. Now, you're at the mercy of the For You page, which decides what content will keep you engaged, whether you asked for it or not. Viral posts, political outrage, some random guy screaming into his phone. The algorithm controls it all. Being X means making users angry because their content is hidden behind a paywall. And then there's Threads. Meta, yes, Facebook's parent company, launched a Twitter clone in just a few days, and millions of users flocked to it. Why? Because it's less chaotic. No impulsive billionaires. No bizarre rebranding. Just a simple microblogging platform that works. Being X means constantly looking over your shoulder and wondering if Threads will be the final nail in the coffin. And what about the free speech dilemma? Musk promised a platform for free speech, but what does that even mean? X struggles to balance free speech with misinformation, hate speech, and dangerous content. If X moderates too much, people call it censorship. If it moderates too little, advertisers run away. Being X means constantly being crushed between two opposing forces. And finally, let's talk about the technical issues. Since the mass layoffs, X has been more unstable than ever. Broken links, disappearing tweets, random crashes. It feels like X is held together with duct tape and wishful thinking. Being X means desperately claiming everything is fine.
Yeah, everything is okay!
While users rage about daily bugs. Do you not the wild ideas? Musk has teased turning X into an everything app, a place where you can chat, shop, bank, and maybe even order a pizza. The problem? X can barely handle what it's already doing. Adding financial transactions, marketplaces, and who knows what else is like duct taping a rocket to a bicycle and hoping for liftoff.
It's funny.
Being X means making grand promises about the future while barely surviving the present. And finally, let's not ignore the X versus the world battle. Governments, regulators, and critics are constantly watching X for the next big scandal. Whether it's data privacy concerns, misinformation policies, or employee lawsuits, the company is in a never-ending legal battle. Being X means constantly fighting against lawsuits while trying to prove that you're not just an expensive experiment gone wrong. And what's about AI-generated chaos? X is now flooded with AI-generated content. Fake news articles, deepfake videos, and AI-written engagement bait are everywhere. What's real? What's fake? Nobody knows. The platform is turning into a digital funhouse mirror, where reality bends depending on which AI-generated post you believe.
Oh, that's not very nice.
Being X means trying to manage an internet where half the content was created by robots trying to scam you. Let's talk about X's obsession with live streaming. Musk wants X to be the future of live broadcasting, competing with YouTube and Twitch. The problem? The platform is not built for it. Streams randomly lag, crash, or just disappear. Not to mention some users go live with questionable content, forcing X to play whack-a-mole with bans. Being X means trying to be a live streaming platform when nobody asked for it. Oh, and let's not forget the weird NFT and crypto obsession. Musk loves digital assets, and he's tried to push NFTs and crypto payments on X. But guess what? The NFT craze is already dead. The crypto market is a roller coaster, and most people just don't care anymore. Being X means desperately trying to make blockchain happen in a world that's moved on. And let's talk about customer support, or the lack of it. Got locked out of your X account? Good luck getting help. With so many staff layoffs, support is basically non-existent. Users wait weeks or months for replies, and sometimes their accounts just disappear forever. Being X means running a billion-dollar platform with the customer service of a sketchy online shop. And then there's the war on legacy users. X wants to push subscriptions, so free users get fewer features, less visibility, and more ads. But alienating longtime users is a risky move. These are the people who built the platform's culture, and now they're leaving in droves. Being X means trying to turn your most loyal users into paying customers, and failing spectacularly. What about the Elon cult versus the Elon haters? Some users worship every word Musk tweets. Others think he's single-handedly ruining the internet. The platform has turned into an endless Musk debate club where every conversation spirals into either praising or trashing him. Being X means watching your entire user base split into two extremes, while normal users just want to post memes in peace. And finally, there's the existential crisis. What is X even supposed to be? A social media site? A financial hub? A political battleground? A meme dumpster? Even the company doesn't seem to know. X is throwing features at the wall to see what sticks, but at this rate, it feels like a social media identity crisis in real time. So next time you open X and wonder why things feel off, just remember. Behind the blue check marks, the algorithm drama, and the billionaire antics is a company that has no idea what it's doing. And that, my friends, is why it sucks to be X.